a day before the European Union was to slap retaliatory tariffs on a range of American benchmark products, including jeans and motorbikes. Analysts said trade war fears were quickly turning into the real thing. "We have a trade war, and it's an escalating trade war," sub-chief economist Robert Bergqvist told AFP in an interview. "Investors are more cautious today. They are waiting for the right time to reduce their exposure in stock markets," he said. Equity markets in Frankfurt and Paris fell more than 1%, while the Dow dropped for an eighth straight session. The blue-chip U.S. index is composed of many companies seen as especially vulnerable to a trade war. Automakers fell hard after luxury car maker Daimler cut its profit forecasts for 2018, blaming new tariffs on cars exported from the United States to China. The German company has major U.S. plants that export to China. China plans higher levies on the vehicles in retaliation for U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods. Daimler itself fell 4.3%, while German rivals Volkswagen and BMW fell by similar margins. U.S. auto giants Ford and General Motors were also down, as was French company Renault. Oil prices, meanwhile, dropped on the eve of an output decision from the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, the 14-nation cartel that pumps 40% of global crude. Expectations are growing that OPEC will raise its collective production ceiling. However, Iran's oil minister walked out of a key meeting with OPEC peers, as a rift deepened with regional rival Saudi over its push to ramp up the cartel's oil output. Sterling rallies. The British pound rallied after traders viewed a Bank of England monetary policy meeting as boosting the odds of an interest rate hike this summer. This time, the vote to keep rates unchanged was 6-3, with 3 members voting to lift rates. Only 2 central bankers supported a hike at the last meeting. The bank kept its policies unchanged at this meeting, as expected, but the tone of the meeting was somewhat more hawkish than expected, said Sylvia Dall'Angelo, senior economist at Hermes Investment Management. Among individual companies, Dow member Intel dropped 2.4% after Brian Krzanich resigned as chief executive over a consensual relationship with an employee that violated a company non-fraternization policy. Chief Financial Officer Bob Swan will serve as interim chief executive while the company searches for a replacement. Online retailers fell after the U.S. Supreme Court decided U.S. states had broad rights to tax online sales of goods and services. Amazon fell 1.1% and eBay dropped 3.2%. Key figures around 2,100 GMT. New York, Dow Jones, down 0.8% at 24,461.70. Close. New York, S. Tokyo, Nikkei 225, up 0.6% at 22,693.04. Close. Hong Kong, Hang Seng, down 1.4% at 29,296.05. Close. Shanghai, Composite, down 1.4% at 2,875.81. Close. Euro, dollar, up at $1.1607 from $1.1572 at 2,100 GMT. Pound, dollar, up at $1.3245 from $1.3172 per yen, down at 109 yen and 96 cents from 110 yen and 36 cents. Oil, Brent crude, down $1.69 at $73.05 per barrel. Oil, West Texas Intermediate, down 17 cents at $65.54 per barrel.